We got the media team in here. We're the media
team. We got content. TV's in the go. We got TV in the go, Wack.
You looking for that fire Clubhouse content? Well, you need to subscribe to the home. Hey, yo, Clubhouse TV. Let's get to the content.
That's a good one.
In the block.
Soulja Boy said that he was gonna get Blueface in prison.
And I responded.
And you were very upset about this.
I responded.
You said nobody's Blueface without my permission.
Nope. I said, stop disrespecting nephew. You wouldn't say that to his face. Blueface will beat Soulja Boy. But here goes the bad thing. I tagged the homie, right? On Bompton. That's the homie Wack from Fruitown Paru. That's Lil John, Lil homie. That's Big Duck's son.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's who Soulja Boy run with. Mm-hmm. I said, listen, homie, the homie's with you, right? I'm with Blueface. We got a Paru side, we got a Crip side.
Mm-hmm.
You are out of town nigga that's been embraced by the homies, cool. I'm gonna stand with Blueface, and what you trying to do is get the homies into it because you taking it upon yourself to say things that you ain't gonna stand up to. Nephew in jail, so I got an obligation to speak for him. And I'm warning him like, cut it out because you will get caught. It ain't like you ain't got a store over here on Melrose.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? You will get caught. Certain things you saying, it ain't gonna be tolerated. Blueface was schoolyard Crip for real. He really got homies out here that love him. Right? So I'm like, yo, bro, Blueface ain't said nothing about you.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? What
How'd they
doing?
even start going back and forth then?
This was before Blueface went to jail. Something happened. Soulja Boy dropped the pin for Blueface to pull up.
All right.
Blueface pulled up. Soulja Boy wasn't there. I don't even know what this shit is about. But today you can't be insinuating that sexual things, disrespectful things that's untrue is happening and think we not gonna say nothing. Now the scary part about this shit is this. Is Blueface homies didn't say nothing. See, that's the scary part about it. So with me saying something, I'm trying to show nephew and them let me deal with it. But it's gonna get to a point to where Wack, he keep doing it, so when you gonna deal with it or you gonna get out the way and we gonna deal with it. Which brings the homies who got bigger and better things going into some bullshit. It's real homies that be with him.
To be fair, Soulja Boy must be doing something in order to move right because he's had a lot of crazy, disrespectful shit to say about a lot of people.
Ain't nobody just start looking for him.
Hasn't reached
and that's
that
a situation where they'll find him.
And he is on Melrose a lot. But to be fair, Soulja Boy hates me and hates Desto Dub via relationship to Draco. Or I don't want to say he hates Desto, but
you don't like Draco?
Definitely avoids him. He had a whole back and forth talking hella shit about Draco after he died. So
what did they have an issue when he was alive?
Yeah, because Soulja Boy was calling himself Big Draco. Draco said something about it. So then Soulja Boy was dissing him before he died, then he dies, and then he kept dissing him. And his take was, because remember, he was dissing Dolph too. Soulja Boy said, look at what happens to people that diss me. Because he had two ops die like right around the same time.
I'm not gonna say that Soulja Boy won't fight, because on Paru, when I put together the him and Chris Brown fight and had the millions up there and my boss from Dubai gonna finance it, he signed the contract. Chris Brown didn't. It's real shit. But I will tell you this, Soulja. We can arrange it now. I got my people over there at Street Beef, who I'm doing business with. Upon Blueface release, we can give it 4 weeks. Y'all can get out. Speak for Blueface on that. I have the power to sign that contract today. Upon Blueface release, right? Y'all can get out. We'll give you 4 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Blueface would go right over there to Kaminsky Boxing, which is now over there off I think it's in Sherman Oaks somewhere, for his training with his coach, and y'all can get out. I can sign that dotted line, call my people at Street Beef. We can start getting it together now, leave all the disrespect out. The world will want to see that, right? The world will watch that.
The world would definitely. That would probably be the most intense celebrity boxing match of the last few years. I got
50,000. Blueface gonna knock you out by second round. You going to bed.
I'm not doing 50, but I got a light 10 on it.
Light 10?
Oh, yeah.
We're light 10. Blueface gonna ban him by the second.
Oh yeah, I actually would also like to bet additional money.
Now,
The Soulja Boy won't even do
Blueface
it.
won't knock him out by the second. If nephew get on some vindictive shit and want to punish him, knock his teeth out, blacken his eye. You know, the nephew can squabble.
What do you say to people that say that Blueface looks like he's on drugs in jail right now?
He look like a inmate.
You don't look like he's doing too well, but it's a poorly lit photo. So
what you mean? I mean, he didn't add some tattoos to his face.
The crazy new face tattoos definitely is a
here
weird
goes the
development.
thing about him, right? When I met him, he had tattoos. He had a big ass Ben Franklin, right?
Oh yeah.
He got schoolyard crip right here, and he had the I eat pussy all the time little drip right here, right? Now since then, he's added Rashawn's name, and I think that's a YSL, which is schoolyard crip, right? And a few little tats on his face. He's doing what most first termers do, right? They get gel tattoos.
Okay.
I got a bunch of gel tattoos. You just can't see them because I was smart enough to say one day I might want a job. So if I put on a t-shirt and go to an interview, you can't see them.
I didn't know that. I thought you had no tattoos.
The first visible tattoo I put was my brother's name.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got PPB with the hands crossed here. I got all kind of shit. Death before dishonor. I got all kind of shit on me, right? But nephew been getting face tats, so a face tat to him is normal to him. I thought he was crazy when I met him with the Ben Franklin.
I'd like to get a bunch of crazy face tattoos, but I feel like it hits way different for a white guy.
Yeah,
you can see it too well.
I mean, to him, that's his norm.
Yeah.
You know, but shit, he in the jail cell, he doing his time. You know what I mean? He got everything he need. He in there with one of his G homies. I got my Damu homies on the yard. He don't even know. Making sure he all right. I get reports every other day. Right?
Free
so he doing his
Blueface.
thing. You know what I mean? He ain't turning down nothing. Ain't nobody doing nothing to him. He doing his time. So, you know, he be home this year. 2025 will be the return of Blueface. Soulja Boy, I get with street beef.
Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV.
What up, YouTube? It's Clubhouse TV back with another one. And today, we're going to talk about this back and forth between Blueface and Soulja Boy. Now, y'all already know when drama pops off in hip-hop, Wack 100 is never too far from the conversation. And trust me, his reaction to this one, classic Wack energy. Now, let's get into it. All right, so in case you missed it, Soulja Boy and Blueface have been throwing shots back and forth at each other. And not so much now for Blueface since he's locked up. But it did all start when Soulja Boy called out Blueface for being washed up, which is wild considering both of them have had their fair share of ups and downs. Now, Blueface fired back, saying Soulja ain't been relevant since Crank That. Now, you know, Wack wasn't about to let that slide. He hopped on Clubhouse and basically said Soulja Boy don't really want no smoke with Blueface. Blueface would beat the shit out of Soulja Boy. And also, according to Wack, if it ever got to a real fight, Blueface hands would do the talking. Y'all remember that boxing match, right? But here's where it gets funny. Wack also called out Soulja for being an internet gangster and said ain't nobody scared of no Soulja Boy. That Draco from YouTube, not the streets. Now, let's be real. Soulja Boy stays in beef. First it was Kanye, then it was NBA Youngboy, now it's Blueface. And Wack being Wack had to point out the obvious. Soulja don't really got no squad behind him like that. This the same dude that went viral for pulling out a gun and yelling Draco on IG, but ain't nobody worried about him in real life. And when it comes to Blueface, Wack made it clear. He still sees potential in his artist, but thinks Blueface needs to focus on making music instead of beefing online. Ain't no money in this internet back and forth. If you gonna fight, fight. Otherwise, drop some music and get back to business. Honestly, that's one of the rare times Wack actually made a solid point. But let's call it what it is. This whole beef is goofy. Soulja Boy is known for talking crazy, and Blueface loves attention. Wack's reaction, he sees it as unnecessary. Both these dudes need to sit down and get their money right. Soulja been clout chasing since 2008, and Blueface needs to drop a hit instead of going viral for drama. So where does this go from here? Will Blueface and Soulja actually throw hands, or is this just another case of social media cap? Let me know in the comments. Who's winning in a real fight, Blueface or Soulja Boy? And do you think Wack is right, or is he just stirring the pot? Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're always alerted when I drop new content. Subscribe to the media team so you get that exclusive Wack 100 content. As always, I certainly appreciate y'all for checking out Clubhouse TV, and I'm on to the next one. Peace.